yesterday we started working with long division. We're going to keep working with that today. We've got word problems, so we have to read those first to find our number model. That's just our number sentence for what we're going to divide. So this first one, it says the preschool held a tricycle parade. Trent counted 135 wheels. How many tricycles is that? You have two numbers in that word problem. What are they? One of them is easy to figure out. The other one you have to know a little something about tricycles to figure out your number. Yahaida?
135.
135 wheels is one of our numbers. What's the other number we're going to work with? Anna? Tricycle. Three. Tricycle has 3 wheels per tricycle. So our two numbers are 135 total wheels, and each tricycle has 3 wheels. So what's our number sentence going to be? Andreas?
135 divided by 3.
135 divided by 3. So that's our number sentence. Okay. We're going to do that T-chart we've been talking about. So right over here on the side, we're just going to go with the T-chart because Lee gave us a nice spot over here to show our work. So on this side, we're asking how many 3's can we take away? And this side is the number we're starting with. What number are we going to be taking those 3's away from? What number? Emma?
135.
Good. So we're going to put 135 on this side of the T-chart down below the line because we want to be able to subtract from it over and over again because that's what long division is subtraction over and over again. Now over here on this side they've given us a place to work out our extended 3's facts. So how much are 10 3's worth? What are they worth? Jasmine?
30.
If I had 10 3's, I would have 30. Okay, what if I had 20 3's? How much would I have? 20 3's. Isaac?
60.
60. Good. I'm getting close to 135, but I'm still not there yet. I want to get as close as I can until I just go over. So I have one number above, one number below. So how about 30 3's? If I counted by 3 30 times, how many 3's would I have? Andrea?
90.
90. Still getting closer, but I'm going to keep going. Noah? How about 40 3's?
120.
40 3's would be worth 120. I'm really close to my number. I'm going to try 50 3's just to see if that's over the top. That's too many. Lena, what's 50 3's? 150. Good. 150 is too big, so my magic fact, the one that I can subtract without going over, I can take 120 away from 35. How many 3's is that? How many 3's does it take to get to 120? That's the question I got to answer in this column. How many 3's are we going to take away? Rupio? Not going to take away 130 3's. I'm going to take away how many 3's, Emma?
120.
Not 120. That's how much I eventually, that's what they're worth. That's what I'm going to want to take away, but I want to know how many 3's is that. Parker?
40.
40. So I put the 40 over in this column. Then I multiply 40 times 3. And in this column we put what they are worth. That's what we're going to subtract, which is 120. So we put the math fact over here. Put how many we're using over here. Cole? Now over here. Okay, so how many 3's goes in this column, what they are worth goes in this column, then we subtract. What do you get when you take 135 minus 120? Page?
15.
15. So I have 15 wheels. Remember our problem was about wheels. I've got 15 wheels left. I want to know how many more 3's or how many more tricycles is that. So how many 3's can we take away from 15? How many 3's? So we're really dividing now. 15 divided by 3. How many 3's can we take away? Tegan?
5.
5 3's. We put the 5 over here. Then we have to multiply. 5 3's are worth how much? Andrew? 15. So the 15 goes over here. You see that everything we write over here has a partner over on the other side. Okay, what do we do next? What do we do next? Emma?
Subtract.
Subtract, and we get 0. What do we do once we have a 0 here? Can we take any more 3's away? No, I see Isaac shaking his head. So what do I do, Isaac?
You don't have to use the first one.
I'm done, and now what do I do in here?
Add 40 plus 5.
Yeah, we add these up because we used 40 3's, then we used 5 more 3's, so we have to add them up. And the answer to our problem is, Lena? 45. So it would be 45 tricycles, or 45 3's. That's how many 3's we took away. Let's try to do one more. This one just asks us how many 8's are in 248. Easy. Word problem. What's our number model for this one? It's not making it hard. Andrew?
248 divided by 8.
248 divided by 8. Make your T-chart. Over here we want to know how many 8's we're going to take away. And in this column we want to know what they're worth once we multiply. And we're going to take them away from 248. Do some extended math facts, some thinking. All you're doing over here is just thinking about 8's. What are 10 8's worth? Noah? 80. Well, that's not very close to 248. I'm going to go bigger. What are 20 8's worth, Lena? 160. Okay, I'm getting close fast. Cole, what are 30 8's worth?
220.
Not 220.
240.
240. Oh, I'm really close. I'll try 40 just to see. What are 40 8's worth, Andreas?
320.
320, and that's too what, Andreas? Too big. I can't subtract that from my 248, so that's too big. This one's my magic pair. How many 8's are we going to take away? How many 8's? Paige?
240.
Not 248. That would mean I have to take 240 times 8. 30. Use 38's. What are 38's worth? That's what I write in this column. What are 38's worth? Here, now we multiply. First we divided how many 8's? 30. Now we multiply. 30 times 8. You've already thought about that, Andrew. What is it?
240.
240. Subtract is the next step. What do we get when we subtract 248 minus 240? Skylar? 8. Good. Okay, now we're down to math facts because it's less than 100, so I can do this one just by knowing my math facts. How many 8's can you take away from 8? How many 8's? Jasmine?
8.
Can't take 8 8's away because that would be 64.
0.
Think it through. How many 8's?
1.
1 8. One group of 8 I could take away. So I put the 1 over here. I'm going to take 1 8 away. Now I multiply. 1 8 is worth how much? 1 8 is worth what, Tegan?
8.
8. So I put the 8 here. What's my next step? What's my next step? Ina? Subtract. Good. And I get 0. If I get 0 here, what do I do next? Weston?
Go to the other side and
Add these guys up. As soon as we can't take any more 8's away, then we add them up. And we get 31. Nothing left over. So your answer is 31. We're done with that guy. All right, this one again, they gave you an easy one. How many 7's are in 265? What's our number sentence going to be? Andrea?
265 divided by 7.
265 divided by 7. Do your T-chart. Over here we have how many sevens? How many sevens can we take away? And on this side, we'll want to know what those sevens are worth as we take them away from 265. Okay, let's think about sevens. Think about what we know about multiples of 7. Dalton, what are 10 sevens worth?
70.
70. What are 20 sevens worth? Andreas?
140.
140. Okay, I'm getting closer, but I gotta keep going. Emma, what are 30 sevens worth?
210.
210. Oh, I'm getting really close. Tanner, I want to try one more though. What are 40 sevens worth?
280.
280. Tanner, can you take 280 away from 265? Nope. That one's too big. So this is the fact I want to use. Now I got to put it in the right spots here. How many sevens are we going to use? How many sevens? Emma?
30.
30. Now we multiply 30 times 7, and that gives us what they are worth. Noah?
210.
Good, we already thought about it over there. 210. What do I do next? What do I do next, Lupio? Subtract. Get rid of that much. I get a 5 here. I get a 5 here. You can see that that 30 has a pair. Now I gotta ask myself, how many sevens can I take away from 55? Well, I gotta count my sevens. I gotta think about my sevens fast. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 48, no, 49. I did 6s there for a second. 42, 49, 56, 63, and 70. Which one of those got as close as we can without going over? How many? How many? Weston?
56.
56? Oh, will I be able to subtract 56 from 55?
No.
That's too big. And I want to know how many sevens? How many sevens? Tegan?
7.
7 sevens, do you think so? We put the 7 here. That's how many. And then we need to know what those sevens are worth. Remember? Focus here. 7 sevens are worth how much? 7 sevens are worth how much? Think about that. 7 sevens. Isaac?
49.
49. We put that there. What's our next step? Isaac? Subtract. Good. See that 7 has a pair right there. Perfect. All right, what do we get here, guys? What do we get? Thank you for your patience. What do we get, Paige? 6. We borrow from this. That makes this 6. Now, can we take any more 7s away from 6? No. So we're done. This guy's going to become a remainder. We're just going to circle it so we don't forget about it, but we're not going to do anything else with it because we can't take 7 away from it. What do we do in this column? What do we do there, Tegan?
Add.
Add them up. That tells us how many 7s we used. 37. So we write that first, 37, and then we do remainder 7.
You mean 6?
Oh, thank you. 37, remainder 6. Perfect. Your remainder can never be bigger than your divisor, because that would mean you could take one more away. All right, I'm going to stop this one.